everybody. Today we'll be discussing about the strategic management's other issues and future trends. So when we start up a new business model, when we have a new product to be launched in a company, or we are starting up with a new business, how we would frame it, right? So first of all, we will have a new business model. It's a traditional business model, a rapidly evolving. It could be what is the tradition behind this business and who are our competitors, all have to be framed. So consumer expectation, this is called as the pain point, where you have to identify what is the need of the market, what is the pain point of the consumer, and you have to satisfy their expectation. Then digital disruption driven and change. So let's define what a new business model truly means and how we are going to work along with it. So understanding a new business model, we have to see a new way of companies to create, deliver and capture value. So what is the new that we are going to do, and what we are going to focus on, what is the difference between the product of our competitors and ours, how unique we are. And so for being unique, what are all the innovative and customer centric and adaptive strategy that we are going to follow, all has to be framed. So here when we talk about here is there are four types of business models. It's subscription, premium, freemium, and that is along with free and you have to have a premium thing. So you have to club this both and you have to give free samples. Then platform and on demand need. So when we talk about the key characters here, you have to first identify the value proposition. So clear customer benefits is essential. So you have to satisfy the need of a customer. We always talk about as the customer is the king of market. He is the main person you have to satisfy. You have to first identify what is his need and everything. Then secondly, you have to see how you are going to generate a revenue model. So define the income that is to be generated. Then target the market, focus the specific. Then you have to frame a competitive advantage than that of your competitors. How you're going to be unique than that of other person so that you could sustain in the market. For example, you can see successful new business models. So Spotify, Airbnb and everything. For Netflix, for subscription they charge around 238.39 and subscribers are in around Q3 category of subscribers. So Spotify is a free premium where they give you a free of cost. It is 574M and active users are 226. When we talk about the Airbnb, so you can see it is 6.9M active listeners worldwide. So this were the examples that we have seen. And framework for implementation of a new model. When we talk about here, first of all, you have to frame the category and what you're going to do next. So when we talk about the framework, first you have to identify the need, analyze what the opportunity are and how you could enter into the market and satisfy the need of the customer. Then second, you have to be very value proportion. You have to differentiate in what is the difference between what and need, what is the need of the customer and what is the want of the customer. So this is the stage where you have to differentiate and you have to make your product much unique one. So this is value proportion. So revenue and pricing is how you are going to generate revenue and how we are going to rate your product when you are selling it to the customers. So you have to also discuss about the middlemen who are in between you and your customers. It could be wholesaler, retailers, and how the supply chain, the logistics works there. So all you have to frame. Then infrastructure is how you are going to have a partnership with other things, or are you your capability of doing the job or doing the work, you alone could complete the whole work, or you're going to outsource from others also, and you're going to have a partnership with others. For example, you can talk about the Arogya milk, where they are having a partnership with the local farmers. So they procure milk from them and they give their name and they are selling it. So they do partnering and they give all much more services as medical services for cows and good menu with good fodder and other things, so that the cows also become healthy and they also get a very good quality product. So test and iterate based on sample testing, and then you have to finalize your job. So challenges and risk, when we talk about here, it is risk to challenge are resistance to change. So people may be using from generation to generation the same product. So now you are entering the market and you should make it much more easier. For example, we could take DOMS pencil, resistance to change. People used to write with that hexagon shaped pencil from long time. So people are feeling that when a new product comes, it could be much more expensive and other things. So DOMS entered the market using the concept of triangle pencil, where the grip was the much more supportive concept there. Then cannibalization is the existing product can be usage of that product can be reduced. So much more risk is there, where the competitors may create much more discrepancies in your market. So regulatory hurdles are legal issues can impact model viability, or same product could be branded by other person or something. So regulatory hurdles that should be pertained. It can be sudden or it could be a long term thing, so you have to do then and there. When we talk about the competition, establishing a new entrance pose challenges is much more important. So you have to compete in the market to sustain in the same. So you have to update to the trend, and you have to adapt for whatever is coming new in the market and everything. So this, if you satisfy all these things, your product can be much more easier. So future trend in business model, you have to when we talk about here, we can adapt into AI and automations that is much more supportive in big organization and small too. When we talk about sustainability, to sustain in the market, you have to upgrade and you have to make your product much more unique. So blockchain is transparency and true via decentralization ledgers. So you have to be very cautious about the risk and other things coming, and you have to solve it then and there. Then community focus is a prioritizing social impact and engagement. So it talks about how your product will help the social means public, and how it can be marketed much more, and how the market could be expanded towards global also. All this is talking about the community focus. So embracing innovations for growth, essentials for success, where we talk about new models enable sustained growth. You have to sustain. When you start initially, there could be many hurdles as we discussed, so you have to overcome all those things. Experimentation is learning from failures. There could be many failures. For example, you can take your Apple organization. After such a long failures, they have brought the organization towards this such a big position. And adaptability is the whatever is the trend in the market, whatever is new, you have to adapt and you have to bring that change in your organization still. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. Thank you.